from 10, it is Sam Matterface alongside the former Watford captain Troy Deeney and birthday boy Alex Crook, who is
Happy
here
birthday,
with the
Alex.
studio. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Where's the Cobra bombs, Alex? Come on,
well,
get him lined up.
The producer did threaten
Let's
that.
talk about
He did
that.
threaten that.
We had one once, didn't we, Natalie?
It was disgusting.
I tell you what, we'll have one washed down. We'll have a pigeon head, and then we'll wash it down with a
Toss up, though. Cobra bomb or a pigeon head? I think I'd go with the Cobra bomb.
Oh, yeah, you got to go with the Cobra.
I think I could handle a Cobra bomb.
Oh, you could. We should have done one, Alex.
Well, okay. We apologise for not having that organised.
Next time, next year.
Right, there's a lot for you to talk to us about, I guess, with lots of transfer activities going on. Do we want... Sorry, Ollie, I'm trying to signal to my producer. Do you want to hear it from now? Before we get to all the very latest transfer news, Arne Slot has been speaking ahead of the Community Shield on Sunday. That is live on talkSPORT. As you can imagine, his press conference has had a fair few questions about Alexander Isak. This is what he's had to say.
As you know from me, and I think every manager works like this, you never talk about players that are not yours. So I can talk to you about Hugo, which we've signed recently and has done really well till now. We are very happy with the squad we are having. And there's every reason to be happy about that because we won the league last season. Okay, players left, but we've brought players in as well. And youngsters are doing good. So at this moment of time, Darwin might leave indeed, but things are not signed yet. So you need to wait maybe a few days before that's completely done. But there is indeed a chance that he's going to leave.
Okay, which we're expecting, aren't we? Crookie, with Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, that deal will get done. And it's interesting that sources at Liverpool were telling us yesterday they would only recruit a replacement for Núñez if they believed he was of top level and could go straight into the team. So it was basically Alexander Isak's CV. So Newcastle are trying to get deals done. I think they're more confident now that they're going to get Johan Wissa. They're in the market for other strikers as well. I know talks have taken place between Newcastle and Nicholas Jackson's advisors. I think they're going to need two in to sanction this Isak deal. But as I sit here now...
definitely happen, Isak?
I don't think it's a definite.
What happens if he doesn't go in the window? It's going to be so awkward, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you don't really want a player there who don't want to be there.
No, and they've got a friendly this weekend. He's not going to feature in that. Obviously, he was ordered to stay away from the team barbecue, which I think is a sign of Eddie Howe's frustrations.
Yeah.
I sense that Eddie Howe has now come to the realisation that actually if we can get big money for Isak and we can replace him, maybe the time is right to cash in rather than, as you say, deal with an unhappy player for at least the next 6 months until the window opens in January.
Yeah, and
a couple of players as well, Raheem Sterling, Chelsea, and Chilwell. Would you see them going anywhere?
I think they'll
certainly
definitely go.
Chilwell.
Yeah, well, Sterling's an interesting one because there's a bit of interest from the Premier League. West Ham, I think he had a good relationship with Graham Potter when he was briefly manager at Chelsea, Palace and Fulham as well. Keeping tabs on the situation, and I was told by somebody close to Sterling that staying in London would be his preferred option, so definitely one to keep an eye on. And you think maybe one of the newly promoted clubs might go for Chilwell for a bit of experience at the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about the latest on Benjamin Sesko, who we knew was obviously linked with Newcastle, but it does seem as though he's heading to Manchester United?
Yeah, the agreement was reached between the two clubs yesterday. It's £66 million plus add-ons. He's flown over to Manchester to undergo his medical. They've got a friendly against David De Gea's Fiorentina tomorrow, and I think the plan is they'll unveil Šeško on the pitch at Old Trafford tomorrow afternoon.
Are you excited, Alex, of being a Man United fan? Do you think it's been a good window so far?
I do, and I'm quietly optimistic, and I'm getting shot down from all sides. I think they'll finish in the top five, United. I think the top four is difficult because I think Liverpool...
Have you had a Cobra bomb already?
Liverpool, City, Chelsea and Arsenal look pretty much cemented in the top four. But I think if you look at those clubs from last season, if Newcastle lose Isak, I think it's going to be difficult to replicate what they did. Villa haven't really done much in the market because of PSR. Teams like Brighton have sold João Pedro. So I think there's an opportunity for United. Yeah. And the big issue last year, Ray, was the goals. Yeah. They didn't score enough goals. And they've addressed that. They've brought in 3 players at the top end of the pitch who I think will improve them.
Okay, but there still should be outgoings at Manchester United. Alejandro Garnacho?
I think Chelsea bound. I think he's been told for a while now, just stay patient and we'll come in for you at some stage. The fee will be interesting because Manchester United is still looking for £50 million. It was £60 million in January, so their valuation has come down a bit. I think Chelsea will try and do that for less, but I think it's pretty clear that Garnacho wants to go to Stamford Bridge. United fans will be divided. There's a lot of people who think maybe it's a missed opportunity. I'm of the belief that maybe Garnacho is not quite as good as he thinks he is and acts, and maybe it's best just to get him out of the dressing room.
Okay. And there's also a link with Carlos Baleba?
Yeah, loose link.
Okay.
I mean, he's on their list, but Brighton have made it pretty clear they won't sell in this window. I think what United are doing here is probably laying the foundations for a big bid next summer. But I think if he has a good season, Baleba, they'll be asking for Caicedo-type money this time next year.
Yeah.
Very much so. Alex, thank you.
Cheers.
Enjoy
Happy
your
birthday.
birthday,
I
yes.
will. Thank you very much.
Coming up, we are going to find out from Ray why he believes Newcastle are seemingly unable to get any of their signings over the line.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.